Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Art Khan here, back again with a new topic of the 5 fragrance mistakes which a lot of people like us, like you and me, do. Stay tuned. So before proceeding with the video, again, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, hit the bell icon too so that you may never miss an upload whenever I post a new video. So proceeding with the topic of our discussion today is going to be the 5 fragrance mistakes which you and me, people like you and me, make when we go and buy fragrances, or maybe when it comes to the general topic of using fragrances normally. So the first fragrance mistake which has been done by a lot of people is rubbing your fragrance in. When it comes to rubbing your fragrance in, it is of crucial importance that this practice should be just prohibited. It should be just vanished when it comes to rubbing things in. Like when it comes to the fragrances, just don't rub it. Why, you ask? Because there is a good amount of notes when it comes to a composition of fragrance. When I do define notes are nothing but ingredients which are used in the fragrance. They can be natural or synthetic. That's another topic for another day. But when it comes to fragrances, the notes are top notes, middle notes, and base notes. It's not complex, it's quite simple. So when you do rub your fragrance in, that is when you spray a fragrance on your wrists, for example, when you rub those wrists to smell it, you know what happens is the first 5 or maybe the first 3 or maybe the even one, just a top note, gets destroyed by rubbing the fragrance in, and the first 15 minutes for the enjoyment of the top notes goes away from the life of your perfume on your skin. So when it comes to smelling the fragrance, you should always take it, spray it, and as if it's the wrist again. So even if you spray on your wrist, let the alcohol get out in the air. When it comes to evaporating, let the alcohol evaporate, wait for a few minutes or maybe seconds, and then go ahead and smell it. Once you do that, you are able to get the natural or the exact composition of a fragrance, and how it reacts on your skin is a different thing. It's like you will be able to know which fragrance suits and which fragrance doesn't. Secondly, what happens is, with rubbing your fragrance in, is the life of the perfume, the longevity has been reduced. How? Again, because the 15 minutes go and then the fragrance just smells the same over a period of time. This lets you know that what the fragrance is and what it isn't. So it gets you to know a fragrance when you allow it on your skin, like not being on and on the same thing, but when you allow it on your skin, it'll let you know what exact components are made and why are they placed in the composition at their exact position. This helps you to know and others know that how you smell or how the fragrance smells on you. When it comes to, again, the mistake which a lot of people do practice, my girlfriend and my mother, they used to do the same thing, and I got them out of this habit. It's because they start getting bored with the fragrance. Anybody, be it you, be it me, if it smells the same, like the exact same, it becomes quite mundane, and it becomes very I can say self-same, or maybe just the same over the period of time, just keeping things same, so you can get what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, it just becomes leveled, and it's just one plain level, which is not something which I would like or you would like. So that's why I was just telling you that just don't make this mistake when it comes to using your perfume. Secondly, when it comes to buying or maybe wearing your perfume, is too much or too less. Now here is where a lot of people fall into the category when it comes to buying fragrances or wearing fragrances. I'm not saying that just don't wear perfume, but the amount of perfume which you wear holds critical importance. Why so? Because when you're in an indoor environment and you overspray, when it comes to here, you're just bathing yourself in perfume, and when you walk past people, I know you're gonna get noticed, but maybe not in the right way. Why? It's because because a lot of people might get offended, and a lot of times you might get a headache or a migraine if people do have the medical conditions. So a lot of people might get offended by it, and if it's an indoor environment, people might feel claustrophobic or nauseatic, which I already said before in my videos. So it's always good to just be in a balance or at a balance when it comes to spraying your fragrances, anywhere from 5 to 7 depending on the place and the time and the weather. So it will help you at the end of the day, because you yourself will enjoy wearing it and the others around you will enjoy smelling you, smelling in the sense being smelling the fragrance on you. And too less is something which also shouldn't be practiced on the when it comes to wearing your fragrances. Why so? Again, it's because you want to sometimes get noticed by people, right? So just don't be conservative when it comes to spraying perfumes, like 1 or 2 sprays and you're good to go. It's something which should be really enjoyed by the wearer and the person who smells the fragrance. So just don't wear too less, because neither you're gonna get compliments or neither you're gonna be in an attention of a lot of people. So if you want to garner attention, I'm not saying again bathe yourself, because that's a wrong thing, because a lot of people do get offended by it. Just keep a balance between the two. So like 3, 5, 7 max. Why so? It's because it'll keep a good I would say equilibrium when it comes to fragrances. It's not gonna be the same throughout, so it'll help you, that's why I was just gonna tell you. And even if you do like the tips and whatsoever being shared here, you can just let me know in the comments what part of it you want me to cover next. Thirdly, when it comes to the third fragrance mistake, is wearing the fragrance and which place to wear it and at what time and what weather. This is very much important. You just can't wear a summer fragrance into winter and a winter fragrance into summer. That's why there are categories in fragrances and there are departments when it comes to buying fragrances, because winter fragrances are different. So there is fall, autumn, winter, summer. I'm not saying it categorically, but you get the hint where I'm pointing at. So each fragrance is designed or composed in a place and position where you should wear it. So for example, if there is Davidoff Cool Water, you just get it in your head, it's like a summer scent, so you're going to wear it in the summer. When you're going to wear it in the winter, the sharpness of the air and the breeze, the winter breeze around you, is going to kill it, and it's not going to last long. Why so? It's because the longevity will get shortened and it is going to be short-lived. And this is something which not a lot of people do know about, is like when you wear a fragrance, you should wear it according to the right weather and at the right time and at the right place. When you're wearing for example, a heavy fragrance like I would say Supreme Oud by Ralph Lauren, something which has not been talked about, I'll cover it later on. But yeah, if you do wear that in summer and in the summer heat, it's good. But when it comes to the others around you, the smell of leather, the smell of oud, they're just gonna get, offended by you. And it's something which a lot of people should know about, that if you're wearing something, whereas if you wear the same fragrance in winter on a winter night, where you're going out or maybe having a good time partying or whatnot, you're gonna enjoy it. Why so? Because again, it's gonna last long and it's gonna help. The weather is gonna act as a boost for your fragrances when you wear them. And when it comes to having the perfume being worn on your skin or on your clothes, exactly where to wear them, I've done a series on Instagram. You can just check the page in the description below, and exactly I'll just brief you on it, like where to wear them. Sometimes clothes are better carriers, so don't forget, when you spray on your skin, do spray on your clothes as well, because they are better carriers of perfume. And you should spray it here, like it's the clavicle area, the clavicle region, so that you get a lot of things. Like a lot of perfumes are being sprayed here, so it will get you nervous pressures and everything. So regular blood flow will increase the projection of the perfume, and clothes will just carry your perfume really well, because sometimes the fabric of your t-shirt or your shirt will carry it because of the linen and cotton present in it, so it absorbs. Your skin is like a musk, it will just take in and it will give you like about 4 to 6, depending on the perfume, 4 to 6, maybe 10 hours. After that also, if you smell your clothes like this, you're still gonna get the scent on your clothes, which is quite much pronounced than on your skin. So this is what I was just gonna say. Fragrance mistake number 4 is gonna be buying your fragrances at retail prices. There is no need to buy fragrances at retail prices. There are a lot of discounts, there are a lot of people who sell fragrances who offer good discounts. Again, beware of buying an authentic perfume from an authentic person whom you trust. Don't buy it from anybody and everybody just because you see a lot of discount on a perfume, because it deserves the price it has, and the quality of ingredients which has gone, they deserve the price too. But that doesn't mean you go ahead and pay at the full retail price, because there are companies like Fragrance X, Strawberry Net, or maybe the page which I'm just giving in the description below. They do offer fragrances at discounts, and that doesn't mean that the fragrance is fake or the fragrance is inauthentic. It's just that there are a lot of charges on duty, and when it comes to taxes and the custom duty what a company has to pay. So when they charge you the maximum retail price, is just taking your buck. Rather, you can go and buy one. For example, if a Dior retails for around 11,000, and when you get the same bottle for around 6.5, there's a margin of difference. That doesn't mean it's fake. Just remember that there's a margin of difference. But for 6.5, you're still saving about what, 3.5, 4,000 on it. So it is quite impressive when you can find things at discounted prices and not buy them at retail price. I have been an imbecile, as I can say, because I was a person who was fooled and I was tricked by a lot of people. I'll let you know about my journey in the coming videos, but I used to buy fragrances at retail prices, at MRP, that is the maximum retail price. And a lot of times I've been taken for a ride by the salesman or the people. I'm not gonna name shame anybody. So and I'm not gonna defame the companies as well, because it's done. It's in the past. So let bygones be bygones. But I'm gonna cover that topic on a different day. And just don't be like me. Now I've started buying things at a discounted rate, and when there's a clearance on a lot of companies, a lot of high-end companies like Sephora or whatever companies which you have in your regions, when there is a clearance sale, you can go ahead and just check the perfume and its price. Maybe you like it, you can go ahead and buy it. Just be sure that which perfume you're buying is authentic and the right one for you. So the fifth mistake which has been done by a lot of consumers, which had been done by me as well, which was being done by me as well, I would say, is blind buying a perfume. Just don't get attracted by lush descriptions and posh sounding note breakdowns and compositions, just because a perfume has things which might attract your ear and might attract your eye, like when it comes to the description of the bottle, the beautiful bottles, the glass work which has been done on the bottles, doesn't mean the juice inside it is gonna be good for you. So please test the fragrance out, and please see when it comes to your personality if it matches or it doesn't, or it repels. Just because a person is promoting it to a certain extent or a certain level, he or she is an influencer. They're supposed to do that, and they're gonna push it to the level where they can find a right place in the eyes of the public mass and the masses, so that they may go and buy it. But when it comes to blind buying, please don't blind buy fragrances until and unless I tell you that they are blind buy worthy. And I do in my videos say that they are blind buy worthy. But still, when it comes to your own self-satisfaction, please go ahead and try the fragrances out. Test them on your skin, test them on a piece of paper, see how long they last, see how well they perform on your skin. And when you again try them out, don't forget the point which I just said in the video, is when you're spraying anywhere, don't rub them in, because then again you're gonna be having the same problem which I just described in the video, and it's gonna be a little bit of a hassle for you when it comes to choosing the right fragrance for you. So I just mean well and wish well for you all, and let me know if you like the video. Please give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below what are your experiences with the topic, and let me know what changes you would like to be made in the fragrance world and the fragrance community. Please wear a mask wherever you go, wherever you see people. Just tell them and promote wearing a mask, so that they protect their sense of smell and you protect your sense of smell, so that we all can smell good, feel good, look good. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next one.